So, have you ever traveled to a non-English speaking country?
Yes.
Where is that?
So just recently, actually, I was in Japan, China, Thailand, and Vietnam.
What do you think about the locals people there?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
No, I had a phenomenal time. Maybe it was tough to communicate sometimes, but I found people were really helpful, even if they spoke a limited amount of English, and the 5 or 6 words that I picked up in the different languages of the countries that I was in helped. Being able to say hello and thank you, I think makes people more comfortable. And then just kind of smiling and pointing was very useful. But no, I was just startled with how open and wonderful people are. Almost much more so than the city I live in the U.S., where people are a little guarded. So it was a phenomenal experience.
Yeah. So before the trip, where did you find the information?
Find the information for what?
For the trip, preparing.
Just searching on the internet mostly. I researched the places that I wanted to go to kind of decide what sites I wanted to see and what parts of the country that I wanted to get to.
So have you ever asked locals for travel information?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in like China and in Japan. There's in Thailand is really everywhere. There's so much to see. I really ask people when I got an opportunity to talk to them, what sites I should really make a point of seeing in the limited time that I had in the country.
So I thought you have like a big connection with people all around the world.
I'd say a big connection, but along the way of my trip, I just kept making new friends. I was sitting in a cafe in Tokyo, like my 3rd or 4th night there, and feeling a little homesick, and these 4 gentlemen that were sitting at the table next to me just invited me over to have dinner with them. And we struck up a conversation and hung out for like an hour, and they ended up buying me dinner that night. So I had experiences like that all over Asia while I was traveling through. It was wonderful.
They are locals, right?
Yeah, they were just local businessmen. They noticed that obviously I was American, and asked me if I spoke English, and they wanted to practice their English. So we just sat together and talked for a while and had dinner. It was lovely.
Do you think like meeting locals and experiencing the tourist destination with them is more interesting than to follow the tour recommended by companies?
Yeah, I didn't really I took 2 different like paid tours just because the transportation was much more convenient. I mean that the transportation on those tours was convenient, but I think it wasn't as exciting or wasn't as interesting as wandering around with somebody who lived in the place and had a little bit more local insight into the area. I met someone in Shanghai while I was there, and we went out and had coffee, and then she showed me around the city all day.
How you find them? Like just random on the street or like a coffee?
Yeah, I just started talking to everybody that I met. It was kind of weird. If I overheard someone speaking English, I would just say hi and introduce myself. Because I didn't really know anybody in town, and if they weren't in the mood to talk, then that was fine. But I thought I would take the opportunity to say hello, and it worked out really well.
Yeah, we also travel, and we come up with the idea, and we're developing a website that you can very easy to find the locals instead of randomly asking hi. And if you, for example, we go to Shanghai, and you can click like typing Shanghai, you can see a lot of local people who willing to do like free tour guides. And you can see all the information about them, and we also recommend that they provide like the videos, like introducing about themselves, so that like more visual, and you can know the people, and they can share some like interest when they can free and where they can have to travel around. and they have a lot of people, so you just click on it and you can, okay, this guy, you can connect with him, and you know, you can meet up somewhere in town and hang out together, because we believe that if you travel with a local, it's unique. It's really different. Like you said, like usually I think it's much cheaper than you get it from, you know, cheap advisors.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Everything is much cheaper.
Yeah,
and it's more
the tour around
interesting.
Shanghai didn't cost anything.
Yes, that's right.
We were just hanging out, having fun. And I think, you know, on paid tours, people will say the same thing every time, you know. So it's a much more authentic experience.
Even like with broken English, but you know, with their hospitality and enthusiasm. So, you know, they can show you like a lot of things that you don't.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
That's why we developed a website that, you know, everything is really different.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, so we call this Lingo Connector.
Oh, that's great.
And we're still developing, but it's coming soon. And we have like group on Facebook that, for example, if you want to travel to a non-English speaking country, you can ask them for that.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Now the members mainly from Southeast Asia. So basically, if you want to get something about Southeast Asia, and even like, okay, I want to pick up a local, so you can, you know, just introduce yourself, and you know, the people, if they have time, you guys can meet up and, you know, hang out together, have drinks, together. So,
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
that would be a lot of fun. I'm planning to go back on my way back to the U.S. Go to Cambodia and Laos, a couple other places. So that would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
So you are from the USA?
Yes, I live in Washington D.C.
Oh.
So I was traveling on my way here, doing a fellowship at Victoria University myself for the next couple of months.